Hayes.
Question 13, Mr Speaker.
Minister Tomlinson.
Mr Speaker, with your permission, I'd like to answer this with question 18. Our own evidence does not show a direct link between the increase in food bank use and the rollout of universal credit. As Trussell Trust have said, it is impossible to identify one single cause. Universal credit spends £2 billion more than the system it replaces. It incentivises work and provides a pathway out of poverty.
Ellen Hayes.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. In my surgery on Friday, I saw a family with very young children who've been without benefits to which they're entitled since before Christmas due to mistakes by DWP. They are already in housing rent arrears and reliant on the local food bank. Without resolving these errors, the DWP is now moving them onto universal credit, where the terrifying prospect of a 5-week wait, no funds to repay in advance, mean the very real risk of homelessness. I want the Secretary of State not only to look into this case, but to address the incompetence and cruelty in her department, which are causing such misery for far too many people.
Minister.
I thank the Honourable. First of all, the commitment, yes, very happy to look into that specific case. It also highlights the problem with the legacy benefits, where £2.4 billion a year of benefits were missed. It was a complex, bureaucratic process where mistakes could happen, or claimants, particularly vulnerable claimants, didn't take what they were entitled to. And under universal credit, with a personalised, tailored support, mistakes can be rectified quicker, but happy to look into specific.
Lillian Greenwood.
Mr Speaker, rent arrears are deducted from JSA at £3.70 per week, but for universal credit it's £31 per month, while overpaid benefits and advance payments are deducted at even higher rates. Some of my constituents are having over £100 deducted from their monthly universal credit payments, forcing them to dip into their rent money and use food banks just to get by. Mr Speaker, they wouldn't find themselves in this position if they weren't waiting up to 5 weeks to receive their first payment. The Secretary of State says she's put in measures to address it, but they clearly aren't working. When will ministers face the facts and scrap the 5-week wait?
Minister.
Well, for those transferring from legacy benefits, they would be getting 2 weeks' housing benefit run on no strings attached. In addition, they would automatically be offered the advance payments, and we have lengthened the time that those would be repaid and lowered the rate that would be claimed back.